Good morning all. Just check this out before we get started. Real close here, can I get down there? I've just had to turn around again because this has absolutely just knocked my socks off. Left me a bit discombobulated. Right, coming down the main road, just a second ago I didn't have the cameras on. Just coming down this main road that we're about to pull out onto, and I got my left indicator on to turn left onto the next road, which you'll see in a second. Slowing down to make the turn, obviously, indicator on. Here we go, I can show you well now because there's a red light there. So coming down here, there's a junction here on the left. I've got my left indicator on to turn into it. So I'm slowing down, checking my mirror, I'm seeing this car flying behind me, coming closer and closer, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I don't think he's seen me. And I pulled out here with the indicator on to turn in left there, and he went straight down the inside of me. Carried on going. Just carried on going. I was making a left turn and he came right on the inside of me. Anyway, let's get into today's video. What a start. Jesus Christ. See you in a minute. That's really done my head in, that has. Good morning all, welcome to the channel. My name's Richa Arc, thank you for being here. It's not going to be a long one today. I'm just out doing an errand, and I thought I'd do an old-fashioned, not talk about anything in particular, not head anywhere in particular. It just goes to show you, that does. You know, you've always got to have eyes in your arse and everywhere. I could just see him in my near side mirror approaching me really quickly, not speeding, just basically as though I weren't even there. I thought, I don't think he's stopping, and I pulled towards the white line so I can make a nice tight turn, and I just thought, he's not stopping, so I stayed where I was, and he just sailed straight by me. If I'd have made that turn there without checking my mirror, if I'd have made that turn, he'd have ploughed straight into me. Well, T-boned me, because I'd have been sideways on. Oh dear me. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? You've really got to pay attention all the time. Just expect or treat everybody else as idiots and expect them to do stupid stuff like that. Let's hope the rest of the video doesn't have any similar occurrences. Let's go down here for a change. Well, we've just been to London for the weekend to my stepsisters. Took Georgia to the West End to see Frozen. Oh my god, I was nearly crying. I've never seen a proper West End show before, and that absolutely knocked my socks off. You know, as I've been a musician all my life, and to see that and hear that being created right in front of you live, absolutely pitch perfect, everything about it. You know, the singers, the musicians, the orchestra, wow, just absolutely amazing. I told Georgia she got a surprise, and not until we turned around towards where Drury Lane is and Theatre Royal, and there's a big massive sign with Frozen. She knew she was having a surprise, but she didn't know what it was. And she was so excited, she was bouncing. She was like, I want to know my surprise, I said, look, we're nearly there. Let's walk around this corner, you might see. Show the sign, and she went, have we come to see Elsa? I said, yes darling, we've come to see Elsa. The real Elsa. Yes sweetheart, the real Elsa. And she was beside herself. It was so lovely. But I'm as soft as they come, really. Anything that's like emotional or, you know, awe-inspiring, especially it's to do with Georgia. I mean, even to the point that when Sven came out, the big fluffy reindeer, whatever he is, and they started crying because she's like, Sven! Oh my god. But yeah, absolutely awesome it was. Absolutely awesome. Elsa, Christ, she was just, I don't know the actors' names, the actresses' names, they just, but oh man, absolutely. Well, it's the West End, for Christ's sake, it's the best of the best, isn't it? We did that. We also visited Hampton Court Palace, because that's 2 seconds away from my sister's house. That was mega as well. Georgia and her cousin Frankie had a little play in the Magic Gardens. And I had a good old look round the palace by myself. Yeah, fantastic, brilliant. Stood in King Henry VIII's wine cellar. Anyway, that's a little bit about this weekend. Talking of weekends, the Wildbad Weekender is on its way. We're not far. What, a couple of months away? No, 1st of June. Yeah, 2 months away then. Got all this month to go, all July to go, and it's the end of July. The big Wildbad Weekender, yes. The legendary annual Wildbad Weekender. If you've never been before, folks, why not treat yourself to it? It's a bloody brilliant weekend. And I have this quite a lot from people saying, well, I'd love to come, but I've not got anybody to come with, and I'll be Billy No Mates. I'm like, no, you won't be Billy No Mates. And the amount of people over the years that have done exactly that, turned up on their own, a little bit apprehensive about, you know, are they going to be sat on their own? Trust me, it's the reason we call it the Wildbad family. You come as a guest and you leave with a massive friend network. Trust me, and it happens all the time. You will not be left alone. You'll be treated like you've been mates with these people for years and years. It opens up so many lovely friendships, and I love to see this unfolding all the time. You know, people end up becoming really, really, really close friends, and I love it. We've already sold out last year's numbers, and now on the final push to sell out this year's numbers. We've got everything you need while you're there. Your ticket price covers your camping, live music, food, your evening meals for Friday night and Saturday night, your breakfasts for Saturday and Sunday. This year we've changed everything again. This year, Friday night, we've got 2 food stations up. So we're going to have pizzas and hog roast. And then on a Saturday night, we've got 3 food stations up. And it's going to be barbecue, again, pulled pork, all your salad, veg, anything you want. Breakfasts both mornings. But yeah, we've got live music, we've got a big stage, massive marquee, bigger than last year obviously. We've got all luxury toilets, luxury showers. We've got a stunt show coming this year, which will be very good. Hopefully alongside that as well, we'll be doing what we did last year and created our own little like obstacle course for people to have a go on. What else? Prize giveaways, as we always do. Silly presentations. It's all a bit of fun, and it's all just to give you all a great weekend from start to finish. We'll have a big ride out through the Peak District, through my back garden. You can see some of the roads that I ride all the time. I've booked the weather this year, so it'll be like this all weekend. Please be like this all weekend. And you can also, if you want to relieve the burden of carrying your own tent, you can also rent one off us, and we'll set it all up for you before you arrive during the big build on the Thursday. And we'll also, because we're good guys, we'll also take it down for you after you've left. These are 2-man tents, perfect for 1 person. Don't pretend you didn't hear me say that. They're 2-man tents, so it's doable, but it's perfect for 1 person. They're small festival tents that do exactly what they say on the tin. You can come to a festival and enjoy yourself, and all you need to do is bring your pillow and your sleeping bag and anything else you'd like to keep yourself warm. The tents for rent are £45 each, so if you want one, please drop me an email, rich@wildbadtouring.com, and get your name down for one, and we'll do all the rest. All you've got to do then is at check-in, you'll get a number. Those that have had tents, you'll get a number. You'll be able to, once you've checked in and got to the site, you'll be able to go and find your tent, so it'll all be clearly numbered. The bar will be open. The bar will be bigger this year. Those that have been before, I'll just describe how we're changing it a bit again. So the marquee is going to be I would say another 1/3 bigger, and the bar, where it's been over the last few years in the corner, is going to go the whole, basically it's going to mirror the stage, so it's going to be across the whole back wall with no COVID screens. It's going to be across the whole back wall, but it's also going to be built outside of the marquee. So standing in the marquee, you can stand at the bar, but the bar itself is being built into another part of the marquee outside of the marquee. So it's going to not encroach at all on our space. I'm very excited, really looking forward to it. I'm absolutely shattered at the end of it, as are all of you. This is the kind of weekend we have. It's just basically you come to let your hair down and just enjoy being away for a weekend. Even though we come from all different walks of life, when we're inside that marquee, we're all the same person. We all have such a good time, such a good laugh, and it is a real family atmosphere. You know, it's just fantastic. But yeah, you know, we have sponsors, we have companies that give us products to give away to you, companies that I, you know, work with over the course of the year. Yeah, it's really magic. But yeah, I want a last push now. This next 2 months, let's get those last tickets sold. We've built it, you can come and enjoy it. Yeah, we'll have a big meeting point where we'll do all the checking in, which will be at the departure lounge or alternative venue due to numbers. I will let you all know in due course about that. We'll do all the checking in there, so you'll all have a wristband, you'll have a bike sticker, and then we'll proceed to have a massive group ride through the stunning Peak District before we get to the venue, where the bar will be open. So yeah, tell your mates, talk your mates into it. I promise you'll have a weekend to remember. If you've been before, whether it be 1 time or 5 times, why not use the comment section down below to leave us a funny story. Love me a single track road. We've also got a Wildbad family Facebook page, Facebook group. So if you're into that kind of thing, jump on Facebook and just search for the Wildbad family. It's moderated, so you'll have a couple of questions to answer, just to prove that you're not a robot and that you adhere to rules in terms of not promoting products or your own Basically, it's just a community for us all to chat, share stories. Please don't use it for promotion or anything along those lines, as those posts won't be allowed. And the moderator is very keen, he doesn't miss things, he's very eagle-eyed. I might stop for a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich, if there's a thingy here. Oh, there is. Get a sandwich. Right, that sandwich was bloody lovely. Just had a massive breakfast sandwich and a cup of tea for a £5. Oh, £5.50 I think. Well, I've got to go and mow the lawn now, so I shall bid you all farewell. Thank you very much for having this little breakfast ride with me. We tend to do that quite a lot, don't we? Thank you for being here all these years, folks. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much to the newbies. Please do subscribe, stick us a thumbs up. You can get your tickets for the Weekender in the link below, or just head to wildbadtouring.com/WW22, Wildbad Weekender 22, WW22.